Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
How are you guys today? Happy Juneteenth.
Yes.
It's a great holiday.
Welcome to the Divas Den. I am your host, Vicky T, along with my beautiful co-host today,
Yanni B.
And the B stands for
Beauty. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing?
This is a Chooman production.
Yes.
Today is a great day. It's going to be a great weekend.
Yes.
We got a lot to celebrate.
Lots to talk about too.
Oh. Can we just celebrate and not talk? Because I think if we talk a lot, the celebration is going to go down.
Okay, we're going to celebrate.
Happy Juneteenth.
Yes.
Is that right?
Juneteenth.
I don't really know too much about it because back in my day, they didn't teach us this in school. So it's all new, and I'm trying to embrace it.
But that's an amazing thing. You always learn.
I'd like to know what I'm celebrating for and why. I just don't want to be out here with the African flag or the Juneteenth flag and don't even know what I'm doing.
I got you. Well, we're gonna definitely get.
We're gonna talk about that.
We're gonna get
Okay.
into it.
Y'all, Divas Den focus on what is going on in our communities,
yes,
and how it affects those in our communities. Divas Den is here to provide the 4 E's.
What is the 4 E's, Vicky T?
We're here to educate.
Oh,
because when you know better, you should
do better.
You should do better. You really should attempt to do better.
Some of y'all don't, but you really should.
To encourage.
Oh, because why?
Girl, you could be anything.
Ooh.
And I mean anything.
Oh, I need to hear that.
We're here to enhance.
Yes.
Know your worth.
So others will be worthy of you.
And that's very important.
You gotta know your worth.
Sometimes you gotta take yourself off that clearance rack and get back up on that upscale rack.
And that's with anybody in any situation.
It's okay to find a good sale, but sometimes you gotta go back on that.
You gotta go up that hat rack.
And the next one is to empower.
Ooh.
You are more than a conqueror.
Yes. Oh, I need to hear that myself today.
You are more than a conqueror.
Oh, thank you.
You can overcome anything in life.
Really can.
You gotta stay focused. There's gonna be little tests, little trials. Keep focused.
Keep focused. Yes.
Guys, we're here today celebrating Juneteenth. We're celebrating fathers for real.
Yeah!
Did y'all just hear noise?
Yeah!
Celebrating fathers.
That's right.
Not women who think they are fathers, but no, I'm against all that.
Yeah.
You're a mother. You're not a father. God created you as a woman. If you have kids, you can only be a mother. You can raise your kids by yourself. And I know some of y'all not even going to agree with that, but you are just a mother.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to celebrate some fathers today. Our topic.
What's the topic today?
Is to the Black fatherhood and them reclaiming their legacy in the family. You know, fathers sometimes they don't get the cream of the crop like the mothers do. They kind of like get the little leftovers. You know, I bet I could probably ask a father that gets gifts on Father's Day, how many ties he done got, how many pair of socks, the gym shoe with no shoestrings, you know, how many Happy Father Day t-shirts that they done got, how many Father Day hats they done got, you know, compared to the mother getting jewelry and taking out and getting pampered. You know, we got to do a little bit better. When you know better, you got to do a little bit better.
If they're worthy, sure.
Today, our special guest on the show is going to be Mr. Johnny Adams.
I'm excited to talk to this man.
And Mr. Darius Reynolds, who his mother has already put out there. Don't do her baby. He's the best father in the world because she gonna come at us for real. And I know his mama.
You know I like to smoke.
I know his mama.
If he don't exemplify that he's the best father, I mean that's not my fault.
I'm just trying to tell you.
And I want mama to hear me. Hey, I hope that he is the best father.
It wasn't me who said it.
I hope he is the best father. I think that everybody thinks their child's the best. So you know we're gonna see. We're gonna definitely see.
And our featured guest, BBO, is BBO, Black Business Owner.
Black Business.
You almost made me lose concentration right there. Black, because I almost said BBO, I almost said something else. But it stands for Black Business Owner. She is the graduate, the teacher, and the author, Miss Tatiana Cook. And she's only 24 24, 25, and the girl has it going on.
I love it. I love for the
So that's what we got. Yeah, the millennials, some of y'all doing y'all thing. Some of y'all still on the yellow bus, but some of y'all doing y'all thing.
I mean, it's the older generation, the same thing. Some of y'all got it, and some of y'all still on the yellow bus. So I feel like it's just a generation.
Did you just say the old people?
I said older people.
What you say about us?
I said it's the same thing. Some of y'all really got it, and some of y'all still on the short bus.
You know what? You're right. I can't even argue with that. I was just talking to the manager of the short bus, and it's overcrowded right now.
Overly crowded.
But anyway, I'm feeling good, you all. I hope you guys are feeling good too. We got a extraordinary show coming.
Oh, he exemplifies it all and more. Okay, Miss Trinette, we're going to see because you raised him. We're going to see.
That was a good mother. I'm going to give it to her. She was a very good mother. And not because, I know her personally.
I got a little bias going on.
No. When I say this lady took care of her kids.
She probably is a good
mama. She watched it from
the beginning to see her baby.
She was a single parent and she took care of her children.
As she should, yes.
So I'm going to give it up to, I'm not going to say Happy Father's Day to her because she's not a father. But she did a very good job with raising her son.
Kids. Okay, we're going to see.
All
yes.
Right. We're going to take a break here. We're going to let Miss Thing cool down a little bit because she on 10. I don't know what's going on. I don't even know what's in store for us today because she came in here clowning. So we're gonna take a break and we gonna come right back. We're going to have Divas Care for you guys because there's some things you guys need to know about your city of Chicago.
Yes, you do. Stay like
We're back. The Divas D and the Chooman production.
Yes.
Thank you guys for tuning in. I was aware that we have some comments. People are saying good morning.
Good morning, Miss
Antoinette Brown. Good morning. Thank you for tuning in.
Happy Juneteenth, Miss Trinette. I was just playing with you. I feel like you're a good mama. I don't want to smoke what you says. I feel like you're a good mama.
Today is the day the last slave was free.
Yes, it was.
That may be true, but they need to be freed in the mind. A lot of us is not freed in the mind.
We gonna get
but
that.
That's a different thing. That's a different thing.
Like you said, we gonna get that. Totally. I really agree. Can't fix it. Okay.
They can free us all day long, but we need to free ourselves from this slave mentality that we still holding down. But that's another show.
No, that's a show today because we gotta talk about it because I'm on the same page with you actually. For the first time, we really on the same page with it.
Wow, that was.
Because we usually disagree or agree.
I called it. But to hear it coming out your mouth,
we feel like we're on the same page. I feel like America did that so they can shut us up.
Girl, we thinking the same.
Yeah, okay.
This is really scary, y'all. This is a moment right here.
Because this don't happen a lot. This don't happen. Y'all know we be on too. I'm
winning today. I'm winning today. Thank you, Jesus. I'm winning. I'm breaking through to her. We're gonna do some Divas Care. One of our segments that I love, we try to keep you guys informed.
Yes.
So we created this segment, Divas Care. Because we care about you.
Care about you, not just in health, but in overall what's going on in our community, what's going on with our people. And we like that. Some things that you need to know that you may not know. And even if you do know, we're going to get a little bit of depth into that. So let's get into it, Vicky.
Illinois is open back up and Chicago is wide.
They lit.
They out there.
They lit.
Everybody.
You just seen the videos with all these girls twerking on buses.
The little kids are out there.
The big kids.
The old people. The senior
75th
citizens.
Street looking like it's downtown. We
Chicago Avenue. It's
lit. They said we was in the house last summer, not no more.
Not no more.
Lori said we outside.
Capacity. It's just open up.
Lori said we outside.
We getting ready to do concerts.
Yeah.
Summer activities, and it's gonna be a whole bunch of fun.
You know what's the first big activity Amira is doing?
What?
It's her holiday. You know, it's exactly the LGBTQ month.
ABCDEFG.
Yeah, you know all of them in combined. You know,
I love y'all.
We love everybody.
We love.
But y'all know,
loves everybody.
This is the first year that Pride is not in Boys Town. She brought it to Grant Park and had a whole 3-day festival. She bringing out Shaka Khan and Shaka Khan. You feel me? Like, yeah, she bringing out people. So the mayor said it's outside. We outside.
And she
today.
outside too. No more that little mini she had when she looking at y'all. It's all over with. Take those down.
Outside. She was dancing and everything with the people.
No, she was not.
Yes, she was. We gonna post a video on our page, y'all. Lori Lightfoot was getting down with her big suit. But yeah. I love Auntie. I love Aunt. You feel me? That's a real one. You open us like up. I rock with you.
So vaccinated versus non-vaccinated. I'm vaccinated.
I'm vaccinated too.
Get out of here. I done pulled you. See?
I identify as a vaccinated person.
You.
I identify as one. I actually made up one.
See, my therapist is not working right now. I need the new song. This girl said she identified. Okay, as of June 17, 2021, 54%
received the first dose.
Yes, and then 47 has completed the vaccine
series. That's really good, though. We're getting.
So where did coronavirus go?
I have a question. I'm gonna just really make it be plain.
You can't answer a question with a question.
It kind of sort of is, because where did Corona go when they was closing up the liquor stores at 9:00? But Corona was supposed to leave alone. It's supposed to left, at 9:00. It's supposed to slow down. I just felt they wanted the population. I don't know what it is, but they say we outside. No mask if you're vaccinated.
I'm looking over here at you because I'm
vaccinated.
Here. Liquor store closed.
Okay, look. Remember when
where did coronavirus go?
Where did coronavirus go? Because look, you gotta think about it.
Did she say she trans? What?
Trans vaccinated. And she identifies too.
I identify as one as well.
It's too dangerous.
It's too dangerous.
K. Dixon. You know what I mean.
Control.
You know what, K? You know what, K? I love you, girl.
But now, what they cover?
I don't know where coronavirus went. I'm glad that it did die down. Mm-hmm. I'm glad to be alive. It is just no matter what my day is, I am just glad to be here.
Alive, yes.
So who's still wearing a mask?
We got some hands up.
Oh yeah, definitely.
If I'm around too many, but
if you're around too many people, you gonna put a mask on?
Yeah.
Is you gonna put it on before you get there, or when you find out there's too many people? Because as soon as you walk in the door, if you don't have it on, if you think it's too many people, then you're already in the environment.
Well, technically, the president said if you're vaccinated, you'll have to wear a mask. So I told you I identify as a vaccinated.
You keep on identifying. And whoever else is identifying, keep on. I'm not here to be judgmental.
Nah, I do getting better. I see y'all okay, so I may get it. I have to watch y'all for a couple of months, see if y'all mutated or not.
I do got that little arm right there. You see it saying hi.
Girl, it is poking out a little bit. Mm-hmm. Oh, see, now I just went back down.
You know what, guys? Our listeners, we do joke a little bit, but seriously.
No, seriously, y'all, please be safe.
Be safe.
Have fun.
And have fun. And enjoy the summer.
Yes. Put the guns down. We don't need none of that. Put the guns down. Enjoy life. Enjoy the summer. Enjoy us being outside. Got time for all of that. Just be safe, Chicago. Be safe all over the world, wherever you are.
Because we love you, Chicago. Well, we live in Chicago, so our main focus is in Chicago.
But we have listeners for us. Everybody just be safe, stay cool, because it's hot outside.
Hot girl summer. Not me, though.
Trinette says she don't care what the CDC said. Mask up for me. Okay.
That's right.
Okay, girl. I see it. Antoinette Brown says she's vaccinated, as you should be. Yes.
We're going to take a break.
Yes.
But before we take a break, this hot girl right here is going to be having some hot tea for you guys. Ooh. Everybody loves a little tea.
It's a steam. It's
a steam.
I got a lot of ice.
Can you give us just a little tidbit before we go on break? Just a little bit. Don't tell it all right now. Just give us a little bit of tea.
A little bit of tea. I'm going to just say some black
Who you going to talk about?
Talk about Tyler Perry. I'm talking about TD Jakes. I'm talking about...
TD Jakes?
It's really good about him.
I'm just going to say, girl, you ain't finna get me
we talking about Trina versus Eve. We're talking about a lot of black celebrities are going to get some stars, some recognition that they supposed to, so stay live.
I got something to say about Nick Cannon.
Oh, we in a TV show. We'll be back.
We'll be back. I got some tea about Nick Cannon.
I'm ready to hear. I do too.
We'll be back, guys.
This is Divas Den.
And the B stands for, and we are from Divas Den, the talk show.
Yes.
A Chooman production.
As you know, Divas Den airs every third Saturday of the month at 10 a.m. on Facebook Live.
Divas Den, the talk show, focuses on our communities and the problems that affect our communities.
Oh, really? And how do we do that?
Because we promote the 4 E's.
Let's tell the people what the 4 E's are.
The first E is to educate.
Okay, because why?
When you know better, you
do better. Okay.
Second E is to encourage.
Oh, because you are more than a conqueror.
And that third E is empower.
Okay, because
why? The sky is the limit and you can do anything.
You put your mind to.
That's right.
Period. And tell them not the last E. Just the last.
The last E is to enhance.
Oh,
and you know why?
Why?
When you know your worth, others will be worthy of you. Don't forget to tune in every third Saturday of the month at 10 a.m.
on Facebook Live.
And our motto is feed your brain and get your mind right. I want to give a shout out to our producer, Mr. Charles Hughes Jr. I was about to say Chew, but he a grown man.
That is always
But it's always Chew. With Chooman Production. He
does
an excellent job.
Sadisha, if I mispronounced your name,
I apologize. But we love you. Welcome to the Den, girl. Welcome to the Den. That's the guy.
Well, welcome to the Den. Okay, well, welcome to the Den, and you always welcome. If we have messed that up, we apologize. Don't charge to our heart. Oh, so we get into this tea.
So we're going to get into this tea.
Oh, and we back. Okay, y'all. Let's get into this tea. I don't have my coffee mug. It was a little too hot. But with the tea, it's hot. But we're going to chill it down a little bit with some ice because it is the summertime. My favorite tea. Y'all.
What's your favorite tea? I love to hear your favorite tea.
So you know I love Tazo teas.
Yes, you do.
And my favorite tea of all time is Passion. But guess what? They done changed the game, Vicky T. They got it cold and they put it in the stove for me already. When I saw that, I almost cried. I said, that is a God so weird. He knew I needed that. Mix it with some lemonade, and you got you a great passion tea lemonade. That is the drink for the day.
Okay, passion
you
lemonade. You
feel me?
Tea.
And then it's Juneteenth, so we celebrate it because it's like Independence Day. So add you a little, and that's a great drink for you.
Do not drive drunk, people.
Uber everywhere.
We do not.
Or get a designated driver, or just be somewhere you're not gonna go. Okay, get some water, but have fun. So let's get into this tea. So, you guys, it is Juneteenth, and I'm gonna start it off with Food and Wine. It is I guess a store on Instagram, but they said some really, to me, racist comments.
What's the name of this place?
It's called Food and Wine, and then y'all can look them up on social media. They show for Juneteenth a black hen and some grilled watermelon. And they said for Juneteenth, this is what you can do. And so for one, let me get y'all straight. They showed a black hen. Who grills watermelon? That's for one. All black people don't like watermelon for y'all stereotypical people. I think that is very rude. And what we're going to talk about is, I feel as America is doing this Juneteenth just to shut us up. They want to burn no more buildings. They like to distract us, to give us something to think we're on the road, and then they want to capitalize off of it. So you guys, today is our Independence Day, but I do not want y'all to forget that we have a long way to go with equality, where we're going in life. This is to show us where we came from. But y'all, we have way more to go, and do not let them get in our head. This day is for this, and it's the end of it.
So what does Juneteenth really mean?
Okay, so basically, the slaves were freed 2 years before that, and they didn't know, they didn't tell us, in the South and everything, they're very slow. They kept us working because if you don't know how somebody gonna educate you, you feel me? Like, and I think about it. Back in the day, if the master ain't say something, it didn't go. So
it commemorates the end of slavery.
Yes. So in Galveston, Texas, they came. He was a soldier. He came and told the last slaves, y'all, what y'all working for?
Y'all still working?
Y'all free. You feel me? Y'all don't have to do this. So,
and what we do, we just stood there for a minute.
It was like, sir, master ain't tell us that. Well, y'all, we free. We here. It's about time we had our own day, because if Columbus could have a day and he didn't even find anything and it was already originated, I don't understand why we can't. So
it's a federal holiday.
It's a federal holiday. Y'all getting paid.
So I want to say something, because I was looking up Juneteenth because I really didn't know about it, because they didn't teach us that. It's never in all my school age years. They never taught us that.
Our history, they want to wash it out or whitewash it or erase it,
or just not even bring it up.
But we can't do that no more. We too educated. We got too many resources.
So I was looking at this article. It says, Juneteenth versus July 4th. And it says, what does July 4th means to the blacks?
We were still picking cotton.
Frederick Douglass stated, and I quote, "What to the American slave is your 4th of July? I answer, a day that reveals to him more than all other days in the year, the gross injustice and the cruelty to which he is the constant victim." So who's going to still celebrate the 4th of July? Because my concept of Juneteenth and the 4th of July, if we really want to make a statement,
we need to not celebrate the 4th.
Don't celebrate the 4th.
And you know what?
Don't buy anything related to the 4th of July.
Yeah.
Because, see, America listens when you hit their pockets. If you ain't talking dollars, they didn't make sense to them.
Yeah, and you know what? And some people are still going to celebrate the 4th because it's the long weekend. It's a holiday. But
until we make a difference and free our minds, then nothing is really, I don't care if they make it a national holiday, a worldwide holiday. There's still...
It's just like the Black Lives Matter movement. It's basically they're capitalizing off of it. You feel me? Like, well, all of these different companies, we took this out of our company or this, that, and we support the, Black Lives Matter. But y'all been knew this was going on. Y'all been knew this happened. So why did it take so long for all this chaos in the world? Y'all want us to stop burning this city? You want us to stop burning down your city? Okay, we're going to get into the real city. Y'all know y'all work. Okay, look. Tyler Perry and TD Jakes, okay, I love me some both of them. They have just purchased 132 acres of land from Fort McPherson, which was an army base for the Confederate. And they're turning around and making a shopping entertainment center with affordable workforce housing program.
TD Jakes and Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry.
Way to go, black men. Way to go.
Okay, I have a question. If your ex or a person you were engaged with apologized for you, would you accept their apology?
Okay. If somebody that I used to date
or you were married to,
yes, I've done that.
Okay, Kim Blake Humphrey doesn't feel the same way. Kim K, we all know Kimmy K. She's had a divorce with Kanye, third marriage. She revealed that she tried to numerous times to apologize to her husband in 72 days, and he didn't accept that. And I was like, he ain't wrong. You feel me? Like you embarrassed him.
He said, talk to my lawyer.
You feel me? You embarrassed him. You like, period. Let's get into this Trina versus Eve. Did you see the battle?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
I should have watched it. But
it was really good. You can still watch it on YouTube. I'm not gonna lie. I was way more entertained than I thought I was going to be because I did not think I love Eve as an actress, as an entrepreneur, as what she does. But she got some hits. But I was like, okay, she made that. Trina, she gave us that. So I was feeling it.
No, I don't know about. I think y'all be doing that. It hurts my head and my neck.
I can't say. Like, talk. Trina got real rough. Rider.
She was Rough Rider, right?
Yeah, she was giving it to us. But I would say that the ladies of hip hop, they did their thing, and I congratulate them. What you think about Mike Tyson fighting again? Come on, a little bit of retirement. Mm-hmm. Logan Paul, as we all know, the social media guy who's been fighting, he just fought Floyd. He says now he wants to fight Mike Tyson. I feel as if now it's just a joke, and he just want to just
it's about money. Get some money.
Let's get some money because it's entertainment now. But it's
I don't know about Mike. I ain't seen Mike fight in a long time. Mike might be a little rusty.
I don't think so. I watch his Instagram and he trained.
He better be careful because Mike eat humans. He'll bite that ear off in a minute, so he might not want to get into the ring with Mike.
Also, have you heard about this Chrissy Teigen and Michael Cristillo drama?
I don't even know who the people
is. So my Cristillo is you do know who Chrissy is. That's John Legend's wife.
Oh yeah.
Okay, John Legend wife.
The one who's a bully. Who's been bullying people on social media.
She is really not a bully. Okay, she just telling how it is.
Well, why she said she's sorry?
No. She didn't apologize for that because there was false tweets. The guy is racist. He didn't work with Beyonce, so Michael Jackson, and basically he stole the African designer's thing or her garment.
They still stealing stuff from us.
Always. Anyway, next, he stole the garment and then he posted on his site and recreated it. And basically, when she called him, I was like, she called her N-word and said, "I'm rich, I'm fabulous, la la la." Basically, ain't nothing gonna hurt me. So I guess him and Chrissy had some words, and Chrissy was just like, you are racist and everything. Basically, she didn't say anything wrong, but always they got to get in their feelings and make it seem I wanted to kill myself, and oh my God, and she's so mean. No, she's not. I'm on Chrissy's side. You wrong. If your career's over, your career's over. Should have thought about that because that's what they want to do. They want to use us to get to the top, and then when you said what, huh? Then you want, oh my God, I'm so distraught, and I love the African community people. Yeah, because we got you where you need to be, but that time is coming to an end. Period. What else? And so more elevation. More than 10 of African American stars are finally getting their Hollywood stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. We have my girl Regina King to Michael B. Jordan to the late Nipsey Hussle and even more. I think it's about time.
Well, they probably just ending up their money because they have to pay for those stars.
They do.
Yeah, they're not free.
Oh, well, they could have kept that.
That's some tea for you. They have to pay for them stars because they have to pay for the maintenance of them. Just because they give you a star, you have to pay for that. It's kind of like a timeshare. We go do this for you, and you have to give us this.
I could have kept that. Next. Lala and Carmelo is officially about to get divorced. I mean, they've been separated for a while. Guess they were trying to make it together. But once a cheater is always a cheater. He was caught slipping again. And Lala, who is one of the most amazing women, I really look up to her. She's one of the people I look up to, especially in the journalism game. She don't deserve that. And she a baddie, okay? Lala.
She wasn't a good actor to me, though.
I mean,
but it's
she making her coin, so it is what it is. Lala, do what you gotta do. Says somebody else is gonna love you more than he. Girl, you love yourself, okay? It is what it is. Last thing, but not I've got two things. Okay, kind of going hand in hand.
Okay.
Girl, you know Donald Trump freed Kodak Black, right?
No.
Well, you know when we was talking about the people he was letting go,
right? Pardon all that.
You pardon all that. He pardoned Kodak Black. Kodak Black, you are now a slave, and I just really want you to know that your mind is really in shambles. For his birthday, he posted up in a Trump 2024 hat and a Trump sweater because that man freed you. Because now you owe him your soul. Exactly what want us to do with this Juneteenth. Y'all don't fall into that victim trap. Last but not least, you know my girl Meg Thee Stallion. I love me some Meg. Hot girl summer. Hot, you know all that. So. Lady named she's a politician, Deanna Lorraine. Of course, she's a Karen. She has some words for Meg and the city girls and some other people were basically saying that basically they were thoughts and they degraded women. And I'm trying to teach these type of women. What do you mean these? You mean African American women? Baby, we know what we're doing. You just mad because you don't got no buns but that'll pop that. But it's okay. Meg dropped a video from her new song Thought. And in the video is basically Meg in a garbage can and she's running over a white politician, a lady politician. And she feel as in that she's attacked her and she's scared for her life and that the stallions are coming, threatening her. Who knows? She probably did. She went to social media. She's all over. So yeah, she's a Karen.
Social media is kind of like our police.
Yeah. So she's a Karen. But you know what? You deserve it. You feel me? Because you are trash and we're not trash. You got to call us trash. So we just show you you're trash. It's okay. We do things in a better, decent way. So if you feel like the shoe fit, wear it. She didn't put your name in it. And that is the tea.
That is the tea, y'all. It was kind of...
It was real. It was hot.
It was emotional too, but it's okay.
It's hot.
Guys, thank you for tuning in to the Divas Den. I'm your host, Vicky T, and my co-host,
Yanni B.
We are a Chooman production. We're going to come right back with our topic of today, Black fatherhood. Woo! And how to reclaim the legacy. We'll be back.
You. Yanni B.
And the B stands for... And we are from Divas Den, the talk show.
Yes.
A Chooman production.
As you know, Divas Den airs every third Saturday of the month at 10 a.m. on Facebook Live.
Divas Den, the talk show, focuses on our communities and the problems that affect our communities.
Oh, really? And how do we do that?
Because we promote the 4 E's.
Let's tell the people what the 4 E's are.
The first E is to educate.
Okay, because why?
When you know better, you
do
should
better.
do better.
Okay.
Second E is to encourage.
Oh, because you are more than a conqueror.
And that third E is empower.
Okay, because
The
why?
sky is the limit and you can do anything.
You put your mind to it.
That's right.
Period. And tell them not the last E. Just the last.
The last E is to enhance.
Oh,
And you know why?
Why?
When you know your worth,
Oh,
others will be worthy
of
of
you.
Don't forget to tune in every third Saturday of the month at 10 a.m.
On Facebook Live.
And oh yeah, our motto is feed your brain and get your mind right. Hey guys, we're back.
We're
Welcome
back.
to the Den, Divas Den, a Chooman production. I am the host, Vicky T.
I was let me say your name.
You like to hear my name?
Yeah.
Vicky T. Say
Oh.
my name. Say my name.
Oh.
Hey, can you pay my bill? Oh, that ain't the show.
Nah, but they need to though. They're gonna correct them coming off.
I accept all forms of cash
As you should.
and some gas too, so I can get where I need to be. Anyway, y'all, we're here today. We're here with some I ain't gonna say real fathers because they're men. They have kids, so they're fathers. There's no such thing as a real father.
We're gonna
Fathers.
say active fathers in their lives.
Good word.
That's
Good word to choose.
everybody has a father, but everybody's not active. So we're gonna talk about active
True,
fathers.
true. So I'm gonna let my guests introduce themselves, and then you tell us how many children you fathered.
Yeah, we started. Ooh,
We're gonna go ahead and we got what is your name, sir?
My name is Darius Reynolds, and I have a girl who's 2 years old, Skylar Reynolds, and I have a boy, Giovanni Reynolds, who is 1 year old. So back to back.
You was
Are they with the same mother?
Yes.
Oh, that's amazing.
and he's young. And
That's good. Y'all still together?
That is not really none of your business.
Well, I
Or
just
their
wanted to
business.
know. I was just saying, regardless of the fact if he an active father, he active father. I was being honest.
It doesn't matter if they're together now, as long as he
Maybe he was cute and I was asking for the ladies. You know, they maybe want to know if the man was single or not. He young.
That's my best friend, man. That's my best friend.
Okay, y'all
Right.
good. Okay, as
You better.
Good answer.
And then we have here Mr.
Johnny D. Adams Senior.
oh, senior.
Oh.
Oh,
And how many kids I have?
yeah.
Do y'all really want to know?
That's why we here.
Okay.
You said. Oh.
That's like a
Papa
football
was
team.
a rolling stone. I'm not playing.
Yes, I have 13 kids. And I'm active in each and every one of their lives, regardless of what.
Can you speak up so they can hear you?
Have been, always will be, and forever will be.
So I got a question. I'm sorry.
I know you always got
Ooh,
questions.
'cause
She
right
always
there.
got questions. So go
Because when
ahead.
we said the number, you said 1, 3. Okay, so are they all by the same mother? I'm
She go again.
gonna ask a question. Okay,
No, they are not.
okay,
I have 6, 6, and 1.
okay, cool. So I have a
That's a
question.
good lottery number. You know, my old address used to be 616. 6 and 1, 616. I'm playing the lottery.
As you should. Get us that money. So you made a comment. You said you're active in each and one of your children's lives.
Yes.
So how do you spread your time? Do you feel as in that some of your kids get more love than the other? I just want to know, because that's a lot
Yes, it is.
to juggle.
Yes, it is a lot. You know, and each and every one of them have their own special needs. So I try my best to do and be for each and every one of their needs, you know, because each one of them have an individual personality. Each one of them have an individual thing that they need to talk about, you know, and all my girls, you know, I love them all. You know, we have those father-daughters talks, you know, they're not afraid to talk to me about anything.
That's amazing.
My sons, you know, I try my best, you know, but, you know, it is what it is, and we just have to continue to, to be there, regardless if they like it or not. You have to be there.
So compared to Johnny the father now, because I'm sure you had some in your earlier years.
Yes.
If you don't mind, how old were you when your first child was born? And I'm asking that to get to
her question.
To be.
Okay. When my first child was born, I was 14 years old.
Okay. Just barely getting into high school.
Barely.
Oh, so you had to grow up.
And your last child was born, how old were you?
My last child was born, I was like 30, right?
Okay. So
I was like 30 something. I won't say that.
30 something. Right? So I ain't gonna tell y'all my age though, but
so, little Johnny versus big Johnny.
What's the difference?
The big difference with little Johnny is that little Johnny only cared about little Johnny. Regardless of the fact that he had kids. Yes, I still cared about my kids and things of that sort, but it was about what I wanted to do. Even though I was still in their lives and doing what I need to do, it was all about what I wanted to do at that time as little Johnny. Now, big Johnny is not about me anymore, because I realized as you grow and become, a true adult, you realize that it's not about you anymore once you bring another life into the world. So once God showed me those things and I had to fess up to it and own up to it, then I realized it's not about me no more. It's about their happiness, because they didn't choose to be here. I put them here, and they moms, but yet still they're here. It's not their fault, so I can't sit around and act like it's about me, and I've got lives in this world who really need me. So yeah.
That's really great. So let's get to you.
Let's get to Darius.
Okay, so if you don't mind us asking, how old are you, or how are you when you had your first child?
I was about 27.
Okay, that's a good age. Okay, that's not too young. Okay, so when you had your first child, what was your feeling? How was you feeling? Was you scared? Was you nervous? Was you excited?
I mean, I had my kids on my own terms.
Okay.
Wait a minute. I never heard that before.
I like that.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
I'm used to the woman saying I had my.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, you had your kids on your own terms.
I'm just saying, I had them on my own terms, meaning, I did everything I could in my teenage years to avoid being a teen father.
Okay, I get it on your own terms. Okay,
so you were ready. You find
So
that you was ready.
I had kids when I felt like, okay.
That
ready.
time you could be there, you could settle down, you tired of running.
So I can enjoy, the moments. I want to enjoy, being there, watching the baby grow, watching.
Yo, mama. All right, Trinette. Okay, we're gonna give it to him because that was a good answer. All right, clap it up for you, sis. Let's go, Black Kings. Your mom is your biggest supporter. Okay,
I see that she really.
Okay, y'all. I get why Miss Trinette, because that's your only son. You ain't tell us that. That's because he your only boy. Okay, nah, no, for real, no. But that's okay. So, and when you had your daughter, she's the oldest. So did that make you like, dang, I have a girl in this world. I have to kind of switch something up, or you already was like, I got this. I'm gonna be a girl dad. Was you scared? How did you feel?
Because my sister, she has 8-year-old daughter.
So you uncle.
So I'm an uncle. So I always had her. So I was kind of already knew what to do, and I was already prepared. So I was just excited. This is my first child. I didn't miss a single doctor's appointment. I had all the questions when it was time for her to get vaccinated, and I was at all the doctor appointments after she was born. So I was excited.
So it's very important that you are a part of your children's life.
Oh, it really is, especially daughters. I'm just saying
because the girl needs her father.
They definitely need their father. They won't look for love in different places or different things. I'm sorry.
Claim him as best dad ever. This lady won't stop. She just won't stop. I think it's very important that men are in their daughter's life. Why? Because women usually go out and find men who exemplify.
I'm attest to that. I'm gonna test to that because, like, I'm not gonna lie, and my viewers know I'll keep it real transparent. I called Vicky T. I said, Vicky,
she didn't even want to do this show.
I said, can I just sit out when you do this little interview portion? I'm not a big fan of this day because my father's not in my life, and I'm not gonna lie, Johnny, I was really on some stuff with you because my father has 13 kids. And so I was just like, and I know how it feels to get the list in the spreadsheet. So I was like, so do you take all his kids? But you give me good answers.
You know can I interject?
Yes, I would.
It's not about the good answers. It's just about just being there. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, the girls need their father. The girls cling on to their fathers more than to their mothers. It's the same way with my daughters. They'll cling on to me before they cling on to their mother. You know what I'm saying? And I will cling on to them. That's the way it should be. It's claimed. They say it should be your first love. And regardless of the fact that some men don't be in their daughters or their sons' lives like they should be, it still should be their first love because the Bible teaches you, to love thy father and thy mother, regardless of what. But yet still, the Bible also teaches you in Ephesians 4:6 that.
Oh, Lord, here we go. Go to church.
Bring it in because we got to hear. I want to hear the rest of this.
Because it tells you in Ephesians 4:6 that you shouldn't provoke your child to anger also.
See, I was waiting for that, the counterpart. Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Because, like in your situation, you can provoke a child not to like you and to back up from you. If you're not there in their lives, regardless of what. So, we have to balance that thing out. So
I think it is a balance.
Yes.
So I see that with both of y'all, it's very important that fathers
are in their
children's life. Period. And you kind of can see the difference sometimes when for women.
Yes.
Because if we don't get that love like in the beginning, we go out and we start looking for substitute loves. And if the father was there to show us by example this is how this is supposed to treat you, and this is how a man's supposed to do, fathers buying they girl their first diamonds or taking them on their first date.
Yes.
Then that gives the kids something to look at, the man gotta come correct.
I look at even our producer. I know he's not right here, but he's an amazing father too, with 3 daughters and everything. And now his daughters, they know their worth. As you, like you say, know your worth so others can be worthy of you. So I feel like that's a true statement.
So, this is a 2-part question.
It is.
What happened to the Black fatherhood legacy, and how can we get it back?
Let's hear from you because you younger. Y'all get a real
these young fathers.
Because y'all get a real bad stigma, especially for the young women. And I think that's just because they mamas and taught them, because most of their mothers are some single mother.
Yeah.
So when they bring that into, it's not intentional, but they bring that into their baby father, and they be like, "Well, I don't need you," and blah, blah. So, what do you think? I want to hear from you.
Well, I'm young. So people say my generation, my peers, they stepping for their kids. So I can't really fully speak on, what happened and as far as the Black father legacy from back then. But from doing the research that I did, I would have to say a lot has to do with, a lot of black fathers being taken out of the home, putting into going to jail, prison,
pipeline,
and that's basically forcing a lot of women to be independent, and forcing them to be independent. They often gonna think after a while that they don't need a man. They've been doing this so long by themselves.
That's what system wants.
They don't need a man. Then you got the system coming in and giving them stuff like Section 8,
welfare.
You did your research because that was something that was going to bring up
and stuff like that. So to
keep them thinking like, well, I'm helping you out. You don't need me. Technically, Mr. Government becomes their man and their source.
What a lot of people don't know is a mother just had a child. Because this happened with the mother of my kids. And they apply for a link card. They apply for a link card. They get child support papers immediately in the mail right after.
Yes.
They didn't go and apply for it, ask for it or nothing. They get child support papers immediately after. So I think the system plays
And then
a part.
if you don't get the child support, they take you to jail. Right back in it. So,
right. So
Or you don't get the link.
yep.
right. So I think that plays a part. And also I'm gonna speak in terms of men, you know, because there are men that actually don't take care of their kids. You know, we have to speak on that and take accountability for that as well.
Yes.
And I think that it starts with them having to, you know, put their kids first and not the streets, you know, and not all this other outside stuff, because you get way more blessings when you take care of your blessing, which are the kids. You know, so
Amen to
I
that.
think
Amen to
that plays a huge part as well.
Okay.
And I'm going to say this too, because you're young and you already have this mentality. But you took upon yourself to do educate yourself. I'm not taking nothing away from your mom or your dad, but you took the time out to say, hey, this is what I want to do with my children.
Yes.
I want to be in their lives. I want to be a father figure for my son and my daughter. I want the whole package, because, you know, I was looking at your Facebook page. I'm seeing you at the hospital, you know, both times. I'm seeing you, you know, you even ask questions, you know, what kind of oil can I use on my daughter's hair? You know, at what age should she be off the bottle? I mean, you inquiring. It's because you want to be a part of your child's life.
If you don't mind me asking, was your father in your life, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, he was. I was around my father all the time. I wouldn't say we had, you know, the best father-son relationship, but just knowing him and being able to know who my father was alone is a blessing, because some kids don't even know, haven't seen their father. I'm 30. Some kids 30 and still don't even know how their father look.
Yeah.
So being able to come around, see my daddy's side of the family, kick it with my, you know, that's a blessing alone.
Same question to you. What do you think that the fatherhood legacy is lacking, and how can we get it back?
I'm just gonna piggyback off what he said. Basically, they took, you know, those, you know what I'm saying, those responsibilities from us and gave it all over to the women, you know, and then like he said, you know, and the women felt like they didn't need us anymore, you know. Then we played a big part in it also, because with that leniency that they gave, you know what I'm saying, that made us do what we wanted to do, you know, in which it spiraled out of control. Now they see it's out of control. But the whole thing about getting it back is we have to stand firm as men. We have to stand up as men. You know, it's a lot of men sitting down. You know, that's why a lot of women are standing up, because a lot of men has taken that back seat and sat down. You know, I'm one of those fathers that, you know, regardless of what, you know, if you want to hear it or not, I'm going to tell you. Whether it's right or wrong, I'm going to tell you what's right and wrong. Whether you want to hear it, you may not like it at the time, but God didn't give it to you. He gave it to me to tell you. So I'm not going to sit down and sit back and be like, you know, hey, okay, that's cool. That's okay. No. If it's not, it's not. You know, I've done many things in my life that I'm not proud of, and that I take responsibility for myself and my own actions. But yet still, we have to be there to guide them along the way. The Bible teaches you to train up a child where they should go. And that's what we have fallen away from them as men. We just sit there, we see them on the corners, we see them out there doing their thing. We just ride past them, blow at them. You know what I'm saying? No, that's not right. You know, we have to stand up. That's the only way that we're going to be able to take it back and get it back where it needs to be. We have to stand up as men and be real men, not the watered down version of a man. We have to stand up and be real men in our kids' lives, and therefore we can control the streets. We can control everything. We don't need the government to control our kids.
No.
You know, we stand up and do what we need to do, it will be controlled within. So, you know, that's the only thing that I can see that we need to just stand up.
That's completely understanding. They just.
Well, I'm going to say, I'm going to agree with both you guys, because, you know, it's a lot of issues and a lot of different scenarios to anything, because you can have a man in the house. Doesn't mean he's a man of the house. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, say that again, man.
You can have a man in the house, but doesn't mean that he's the man of the house.
Now, why is this show just speaking to my life this whole entire show? Wow. Okay.
You know, because there's certain things, just because he works and maybe give you some money on the bills and maybe pay the rent every other month or whatever, he's not the man of the house. He's just the man in the house. And you're right, men have to stand up and be accountable for everybody's actions in their house. Because guess what? If there is a man in the house and his household fails, guess whose fault it is? He's the man. He's the head of the house. So if your kingdom falls and crumbles, it's the king's fault.
Well, that's even if that is his house. You know, most of these people just, but that's a different story for another day.
Can I say one thing?
Yes.
You know, also as men of the house, you know, you're dealing with 2. I'm dealing with 13. This is what we have to do as parents. I'm talking about men and women as parents. Each one of those kids gonna have their own individual attitude and personality. And we have to learn to deal with those kids on their level and their personality swing. You know, because maybe I can say something to one daughter and it's cool, but I can't say that same thing to another daughter because it's totally different.
She's a different person. Different emotions.
So, you know, and as a father, I had to learn those things, you know, because my wife would be like, look, you know, you can say that because then, but you can't say, you know what I'm saying? And then I have to think about like, man, you know, you're right. I have to deal with, everybody has their own personality. Everybody has their own way of want to be handled, you know, and then women, you know, I'm dealing with, man, I got more girls than boys. I guess
it's a lot of emotions in there.
That's why God did me for things I did.
Yes. But then you have to realize too that your kids are a mini you. Even the girls and the boys, they are a mini you. And apples don't fall from the tree. You know, that fruit and that line goes a long way. So when your kids are cutting up, you have to sit back and think. Because I remember my son did something and I was about to go completely off on him. And it was the same. He stuck out the house one time. He stuck out the house. So I heard it. I probably heard it before and tried to ignore it. I'm like, no, he ain't sneaking out the house. He snuck out the house. I got up, went in there. He was going out the room, checked the windows. I locked everything, locked the door. Came back. He can't get in. Said, you trying to get in? I let him in, but I did not explain. You know what? This is not a good thing. I had to talk to him. But I remember at a certain age, where I would wait till my mother go to sleep, creep down that basement, go out that basement back door.
Go Chicago Ave.
Straight to Chicago. I was right there.
But you know, one thing, Vicky, I'm gonna Vicky and I want to say this to both of you guys. You know, regardless of what I did in my life, in my past life, you know, I'm talking about, you know, I've been incarcerated, you know, selling drugs, did drugs, all those things. You wouldn't know unless I tell you. You know, so the whole thing about that is I never exposed my kids to that side of me. Never. No,
you protect your children.
You know what I'm saying? And now in this day and time, like now that they're old enough, now I'm telling them, you know, so they can understand that I understand where you're coming from. I'm not naive to the fact that I'm going to church and I'm just, you know, this little boy who I got everything right. You know what I'm saying? I got everything together. No, I have to go through too. And one of our biggest mistakes is we don't want our kids to go through the things that we went through.
But that's part of life.
That's a part of life. We can't shield and protect them from everything. We want to, because I know I'm like, good Lord, I don't want them to deal with none of that. But I have to face the facts that they are going to deal with some of that, you know, because that's life. But yet still, if you teach them the right way, they won't have to deal with the hardest parts of that, you know. And the whole thing about it is we have to get the kids back into church regardless of what, you know, because that's where they get their foundation from. Because even though I went astray, it said train up a child in ways to go. When I came to reality and God talked to me, then I knew to go back to church. Because I needed that help. But if these kids are not in church, they have no spiritual help. They only going off what they're seeing on TV, the radio,
and in the streets.
Yep.
So they have no foundation.
And then their parents and mothers are young. And nobody to train them.
Nobody.
My mom, she had me and my sister at a young age. So me and my sister was her learning process.
Yeah, y'all the trial kids.
We was the trial kids. When she just had my my younger sister Tamir. And this really, because I ask her so many questions all the time, and that's, watching her raise my sister really motivated me and showed me what I need to do, because as a parent, if cause my sister, she went to Skinner, which is sort of like a selective enrollment grammar school. Now she goes to Kenwood.
Should have been a Bronco.
Now she on the roll, everything, and that's because of my mother instilled how important education was, and she was always throwing those hints as she was growing up how important education was. So I can sit here and say, I want my kids to be a doctor. I want my kids to be a lawyer. But if I'm not throwing them hints there, and if I'm not being an example and showing them that, then that's not something that they're gonna take serious.
So you have to invest in your child. I spent a lot of Lord, I spent a lot of money investing, because you have to invest in your kids. You want to play the drums, baby? Okay, mama gonna have the best drum player in the world. We're gonna go find you a school. We're gonna go. I bought so many drum sets, and you gonna play the drums. And the boy don't. Only thing he know how to play on the piano is Three Blind Mice. Basketball. Send them all over the world to different types of camps, buying all types. You have to end, even if they choose, because after a while I don't want to play basketball no more. You don't want to play basketball, but I just sit. Oh, okay. Well, I don't want to do this no more. I want to do this. You have to invest, time, mostly in time too, but you have to invest in your kids. And even if they don't turn out to be what you wanted them to be, because it's not your life. See, you already live your life. There's a lot of fathers and mothers that are trying to live their life through their child. That's not how it works. It's just not how it works. Your child is their own individual. And I tell my son that no, you're not your dad. You little James, you're not Big James, you're not your dad. You don't even try to be your dad, because you can't even fit them shoes. You know what I'm saying? So I really appreciate you guys coming in, because fathers really don't get a chance to sit down and talk about fatherhood. We don't treat y'all right on Father's Day. I don't know why, and that's something women, we got to work on too. Even what I always tell my son's father, I would never take anything good away from him. I'm not going to speak bad on him either, but I'm not going to take anything good. I'm not going to take away anything that was good about him. He was a father. He was there in his life. I mean, he is a provider. He was a great, great, great provider. And he should be recognized. It's time for Black women to stand up and recognize good fathers. And encourage those that are not so good. Just don't say, he a deadbeat, blah, blah, blah. Because you don't know why he's a deadbeat. It could be something that he's carrying over from his past. It could be something that he doesn't know. Because some people just don't know. They just don't know how to be a dad, because they never had a father to serve as a real father to them. So if you don't know nothing, how you going to do better?
Well, thank you guys for coming to the den.
Anything else you want to say?
Very proud of you, cousin Darius J. Reynolds, best dad I know. I always telling him this. Okay, y'all. Okay, best dad.
They be rooting for him.
Best dad. All right.
Best cousin, best dad. That's from Georgia Cook. But he's an amazing father. His name is Darius, but you could just call him best dad ever. If you guys could say, before we leave, each one of you, if you could say something to the men that are out here that are fathers, good or bad or whatever, fathers, period, what would be the advice
that you would give them?
And we're gonna go with, how about we gonna go with the old man first, the old father first. He's a young father. You're an older father. I mean, older father.
You the young old card?
You do it all the time. I thought I just throw him out.
Did you see her?
Yeah, because she always get on me for that. So I just have to feel like, did you do the card? Did you do that card?
Old can call old.
Thank you.
But what I would have to say to the fathers out there and all the men out there, if you're thinking about fathering a child, think about this, that the life is not yours anymore. It's theirs. You have those keys over, to them when you brought them into this world. So you just have to stand up and and be a man and be a father. Even if they don't want to hear it, just talk to them, because then you'll be able to be accountable for yourself and your actions, saying that I tried. But if you never try, then they're gonna always fail.
Nothing beats a failure but a try.
There you go.
One thing I would say is to a lot of fathers out here is try to separate emotions from fatherhood, and just be there for the moments. It's always a Kodak moment with your kids.
That's right.
So just being around your kids and seeing them do stuff is going to inspire you to be a better father. Seeing them take their first steps, seeing them at doctor's appointments, seeing them even crawl for the first time, walking them to school. That's going to inspire you to be, a better father. That's going to inspire you to be a good father. So I would just say separate emotions from.
And you're so right, because I've witnessed it. I've seen it where the father gets mad at the mother, and if he's not with the mama, he's not with the kids, and if the mama is mad at the father, then you can't see the kids, and the one that is really hurting
the child.
It's the child, because now the child don't know. If I'm hearing my mother talk about my father, so when they get around the father, they don't even know how to act, because you're a bad daddy, and I don't want to be around no bad daddy. You know what I'm saying? Or my mama said this, or my mama said that. Keep that. You're right. Keep the feelings out of it, and just raise the kids.
Both factors for men and women on that one.
Just keep them emotions out of it and raise the child.
Yes.
So on that includes our show. You guys were wonderful guests. Yes. And we have something for you guys.
Say facts. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there.
Yes. Thank you, Bobby. Well, we know that y'all sometimes don't get right? So we figured we would just do a little something for y'all. It ain't gonna blow up or nothing, but we thought that we would do something for you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we're gonna get inspired with leaving out of here. Our producer should have something ready for us. Yanni B, what's the inspiration for today? He was so into the show.
Because it was about fathers. He was in it. He was really in it.
She said, Georgia Cook said, Happy Father's Day to all the good, bad, and don't forget about the ugly.
Now that's good.
Happy Father's Day to all the dads, active and non-active. You still got time to be there. Make the change. You're right.
That's right. That's
Trinette, you're so right.
Yes.
That's true.
Yes.
That's real.
Thank you.
That's
great.
Right.
Thank you, Bobby. He's always been able to go around the rhythms. I've never played that game. That's a good mother.
That's good.
We'll get to this inspiration. The inspiration of the day. Ooh.
What are you talking about for the inspiration of today? What's going on with inspiration of the day?
She took from the show. Look, the show got touched on.
Yeah, look, because I'm over here like trying to get it together. But it's about really, it's okay to put yourself first. It's okay for you not to let people to put you down. Do we got some music? No, my song. Keep going. Okay. So you guys, y'all know my inspiration is always not even just tailored to my life, but just in general. There's a lot of stuff just going on in the world, and I know that it's getting tough and you feel like you're not getting a break, like it's brick after brick, and you can't do nothing right for somebody, and everything is going wrong in your life. Because I understand I'm literally in that same place right now, so I'm trying not to cry. But I want you guys to know, as long as you stay vigilant, as long as you just know who you are, regardless of the fact who it is, from a friend, a co-worker, a parent, anybody, don't ever let nobody assassinate your character. It's okay.
The thing is, you have to be in a place where you know
who you
are, and whose you are.
Yes.
Right. See, the thing about people today, we're so caught up with pleasing people.
Oh,
we try to make everybody happy. When the person or the identity that we need to be making happy is God. We don't need to make. Why do I need to keep making
God
you happy?
and yourself?
You
because
can't
when you're
me.
not making yourself happy, you put yourself on a back burner, and then that gets so overwhelming.
But if you make God happy, He's going to make you happy. So you can't try to make 2-3 people happy at one time. You gotta focus on him, because if you focus on him, it says, what's the scripture? I don't want to quote it wrong, but I might. It says, acknowledge God at all times, basically, and he will direct your path. Yes. So if you are concentrating on making him happy, instead of making all these people happy, he will open up doors that man cannot close. He will close doors that man cannot open. Girl, don't make me go there. So you just have, we worry about the wrong stuff all the time. Trying to please everybody. And as Darius just said, take your feelings and your emotions out of it. Because you'll get caught up in your emotions and your feelings. And guess who hurt? You hurt because everybody else is going on about their business. They ain't even thinking about you, ain't even worried about you, saying she'll be all right. She just going through something. You'll be all right.
It's okay, and I want you to guys know, and it's okay if you are going through something. We're not taking that away from you because you have the right to feel like that. It's life.
It's life. You're gonna go through some stuff. Ain't nothing. If you obtain everything easy,
relations or anything,
if it becomes easy to you,
it's not worth
you're gonna treat it like you ain't gonna treat it worth having. If you struggle a little, like right now, in the past, just struggles. I'm not talking about nothing overwhelming, but just struggling. I learned to appreciate life. The older I get, the more I appreciate what I have. I don't worry about what I don't have, because guess what? In my lifetime, I done had everything. I done had cars. I done rode in every kind of car that they've ever made, whether it was mine or not. I rock the best wear when I want to. I buy what I want to when I want to.
Don't let nobody make you feel bad.
Don't make nobody let you feel bad.
Don't let nobody make you feel like you're doing something wrong.
No,
that's just
even if it is wrong, it may be right to you, but wrong to them. But who are they to say that's wrong? Quit consulting with people. And consult with God.
There you go.
Yes.
That's the word.
Can we turn the song up in the background? But that's the end of our show, y'all. It's my birthday month. Tell me happy birthday, everybody. It's still Gemini season.
Oh, it's your birthday.
It's still Gemini season.
Happy birthday. I got something for you, but you'll get it off air.
Okay.
All right.
Well, y'all, thank y'all
for tuning in. We really appreciate you guys every third Saturday. You just don't know how much it means that you guys take the time out to listen to us. And we try to be educational. We try to promote all the E's because that's what you need.
Tell us one more time before we go out.
Educate, enhance, encourage, and empower. That's it, guys. Thank you for tuning in.
Though?
Oh, as always, feed your brain and get your mind right. Bye, guys.